It didn't save my thing? Bro, this sucks. Okay, restart. I get one freebie, right? Like, come on. I get one. I get one mulligan, okay? Like if we were playing like Magic or something. Okay, I get a free mulligan. That was it. It's so ingrained in me. Okay, so that's gonna start there. We do have some free iron though we can take, and this time we're not gonna craft. We're gonna just move the stupid thing. And some bullets, because why not? It was my downfall. Get good noob. Shift clicks the copper cable recipe button. Oh my god, Blunk, that's hilarious. Are you sure? I'm not even counting that. Hope, sorry. You can count that. I'm not counting that. I think I get one freebie. We want to clear some more trees. I probably want these coal rocks for sure. I mean, I could just disable crafting right now, but I am going to need to craft the other things, like, pretty soon. So... It's doable. Like, I'm so confident I can do it. I think I can do it this run. I think I can do it second try. I get one do-over. I'm gonna need this wood, actually, so... if I could just snag that from you real quick, that'd be great. So we need copper. We need to move it to copper for a power pole. So we need 31 iron plus 4, so that's 35 iron. 40 iron. So we need 40 iron, some wood, and some odd amount of copper, basically, for the basic things. And then, of course, we will need, like, a lab, too, with which we need, like, more other things for, so. And then we need 10 science packs, so... I'll just let that chug along for a few more minutes and get more wood. And probably coal, too. Your minimum science to make it automation research, then be safe to disable crafting. Yeah, I just need to get the power set up and then do automation research. And then we should be good to disable crafting. Okay. And then, so I'm going to pull this miner and I'm going to move it to copper. And then, yeah, we're going to move it to copper so I can get the copper. Back in my day, we didn't have such luxuries. What did I say? Did I say like 49 iron or something? I mean, I guess we're going to need more just because we have to make like science packs and junks, but... You need 118 iron, 33 copper, and 5 stone. Oh. I mean, I was just going to wing it. I wasn't even going to calculate the hard numbers. So we have plenty of stone, because stone. I guess I just keep mining trees. I don't know. I could actually save some time. What I can do, though... I can save some time by mining the copper that I need, like hand mining the ore, and then just sticking it in the furnace, because the furnace smelts faster than the miner mines. So, I think that's what we'll do. I don't know if I'm going to mine like 40 or 30, whatever of it. I could handcraft a few extra furnaces, maybe like one more. I have 7 extra crafts. I feel like the early game is when you would want to use those, right? Because, like, once you get automation up, you don't really need to be supplementing with any sort of handcrafting. I feel like the early game is definitely when you would want to take advantage of that. 74. I think I can do that. I think so. If I craft, so this should count as one craft, right? And then this counts. See, this would be a lot of crafts. This is too many. This would be over that amount, I think. So I'll craft 2. And we'll just split this and then let that go. Probably honestly do the same for iron even. Just because this thing is slow AF, man. What's more difficult before the assembling machine change? Oh yeah, for sure. Because then there was stuff like later in the game you had to handcraft, which was a huge pain. This seems like ridiculous what I'm doing, but I think, like, I'm pretty sure this helps, right? Because I'm now mining twice as fast, and then I just dump the iron in one of these furnaces. Assembler 1s could only do 2. Yeah, and then Assembler 2s I think could only do 4 or something. And then like one thing you couldn't even make in an assembler, I think the rocket silo or a refinery or something you couldn't even make in an assembler, period. So you like had to handcraft those. Oh yeah, you couldn't make the satellite either. Yo, I already forgot the numbers you gave me, EPB, but 118 iron, 33 copper, so I'm like basically there already. We do need a little more copper, so I'm gonna go ahead and just plop that down there. And then we'll get the power going and we should be in decent shape. So I have 2 crafts. I have 5 extra left at this point, which I think should be fine. 23. Once we get some automation up and going, we're really going to start cranking. About 550 stone? You're saying I need 550 stone? Okay, there's some fish. I guess I might as well get some. We always needed them last playthrough. I think I want my power to be... I mean, it's going to be a bit of a mess, but I'll just start it here. So I want 1 offshore pump. I want 1 boiler. And then I want 1 steam engine. And I also need 1 lab. Holy shit. And 1 power pole. Okay, so now we take this and go like this. We don't need pipes. Yeah, bro, that's a lot of handcrafts. Holy crap. Okay, and then we made the lab, we made the power pole. Technically gives us 2 power poles. Did we already lose? Do we have enough to make 10 science packs? I feel like the math got off there somewhere. No, that's like 90 or something. Yeah, this is kind of close, man. There's a rock. Get some free stuff there. Yeah, we need to make the assembler. So put those in there. Stick that there. It's not going to last very long, by the way. So we need automation. After I make my assembler, I'm freaking turning off handcrafting, dude, because I do not want to make that mistake again. It's just too much of a habit. Okay. While I wait, I'm just going to chop more trees. So we make an assembler, and then I think that's it. But where's the fun in it for chat? Well, I would be constantly restarting, because, like, there's no way I'm not going to accidentally handcraft something in the next, like, 10 minutes if I don't turn it off. I'll just constantly be restarting. I don't think it would be entertaining for, like, the first, like, 3 times, and then, yeah. Lamp any percent. Let's go! Number 2. The first one was a free mulligan. The first one don't count. I get a freebie. Everyone gets a freebie. Okay, so once this researches, we'll make the thing. Do I have enough stuff to make the thing? I feel like I'm short on copper, to be honest. No reason to not be, like, using this. Are there any more coal rocks by chance? Not really. I thought that was a coal rock. It's not. Hey, we're done. Yay. Okay. And then I'm gonna make 1 assembling machine. Yeah, I forgot I have to draw 1 let's card exactly. Craft 1 burner miner, but almost nothing else. He had 5 furnace too, and that's a loss right there. So I can claim you on my taxes. Oh my god. Hope. Sorry. So we're just gonna go here. Craft. Okay. Double check. Don't work. Sweet. Alright. Go here. We need to make things. We could make science. I mean, we need, like, inserters and junk. But that's not actually required right away. I think it would just be advantageous to make more mining things, to be perfectly honest. And assemblers. Obviously, making more assemblers would be good, but we need a bajillion furnaces for stuff, so. I want to make, like, a couple of these. I don't actually have gears, so we need to make some gears. I don't have much iron either, so. Did I make enough gears? I made enough for 1 of these. We can make 1. Hey, at least I can have, like, 2 on iron, or like 1 on iron and 1 on copper or something. We don't have enough stuffs for another assembler, so at that point, I'm just gonna get both these on iron. We have enough copper for now, I think. Probably want a couple more on coal here soon, because, yeah, we don't have much coal, but that's fine. We do need a bunch of rocks. Yeah. Sorry, we're not gonna save scam here. Theoretically, autosave should be on, although I don't recall there being an autosave happening, so don't know. Okay, so I have 6 handcrafts left. What did I forget? I don't know. I'll find out. I mean, I don't know what you guys think I forgot. I mean, what? This is still going? Okay, we need a few gears. I want to make more assemblers for sure. Oh, we need, right, frickin' circuits. Duh. Oh my gosh, dude, this is insane. Okay, I hate this already. This is why I never did this. I don't think we need a bunch of copper on its own for stuff, so I'm probably just gonna make all these into cables, I think. I don't know what you guys are laughing at. Like, things seem to be going fine for me, man. Okay, we need more iron. But other than that, we got stuffs. I mean, I can't be messing anything up that bad. I turned off handcrafting. It's not like I'm just gonna lose. There, my paycheck hits. Let's see. Now, we didn't obviously research inserters yet, but I can at least have this here. I disable handcrafting, guys, look. Oh, yeah, I mean, normal inserters, I guess, exist. I don't know why I thought I had to unlock those, dude, but... Okay, so this is gonna make... Do I want to automate science yet? Probably not. I think I actually want more of these, to be honest. We definitely need more of these. That's what we need. I'm actually gonna swap these. That should be fine for now. I'm also going to make a box or 10. We need boxes, man. Let that do its thing. Grab that. Make some power poles. Mic muted. What? What are you guys even talking about? You're not supposed to box. Wait, what? Yeah, that's cool. Learn side by side with Xterm at points in my Factorio career. Probably. To be fair, it's been like 2 years since I actually played the start of the game. Like literally, because that's how long our last playthrough went for. So, do keep that in mind. I'm gonna get some coal stuff going. Holy, god damn it, you suck. Oh boy. Okay. Let's go ahead and get. Thank you so much for the dono, Guac. $10. Fake walls. Still scared me. So these are going. We do need stone happening to some degree. Probably not a lot of it. We actually need copper more than stone at this stage, I think. I'm gonna use some wood because I'd rather burn it than have it in my inventory. Free walls, you won't have to craft. Maybe I just don't craft walls this playthrough, period. No walls. The next thing I think I need to craft is belts? Probably? I think I need that before I need any of this stuffs. Probably belt, that like this stuff here. Pretty sure that's, yeah. Okay. So we're gonna swap you to red packs. And then we also need another one here for circuit or gears. Inserter. That goes there. That goes there. And then that will do its thing. We need some more copper, obviously, but... certainly isn't getting on track like a pro achievement. Well, that's not what I'm trying to get, luckily. So, of all the people, don't you think I'm the one who would not want that achievement? Because dinner's done. Don't let him fail, chat. Pretty sure chat's gonna help me fail, more so than stopping me from failing. Have a good dinner, Aiden. I might want more miners to, like, quadruple that setup there. Watch your Stephanie %. This is very slowly going. Dude, this is like slow AF, bro. Holy crap. We're gonna be here for like 10 years. Use integration, but all attacks or chests of resources that act like meteors. I mean, that would be pretty great, but pretty much impossible for him to fail. I mean, it's impossible for me to fail this part. I could definitely still not complete the game in 8 hours, though. I've never tried speedrunning, really. Like, I'm hoping that my general knowledge and experience with the game just carries me through. Because I've literally been playing Factorio for like 8 years. So, things are rough right now. Once we get everything automated, though, I'm pretty confident we're going to start blazing through stuff. Like, I think I am pretty quick at, like, getting things, like, setting up builds and getting things moving and expanded. Like, once I actually have things to do that. This is super slow. Can we just... I'm just going to swap this, actually, right now. Because I need you to make other things, please. We'll just let that sit there and make that. Now, we can do the trick. Once I get another burner miner, we can do the trick of setting it here and then just having it mine directly into an assembler. We obviously need more power poles for that, but... there's no spoons, easy failable. Yeah, I mean, I've never really tried. Like, I don't know how fast I can actually beat the game. I've never tried to do it quickly. And usually there's, like, integration happening, too, which kind of disqualifies everything. I don't have blueprints. I could import some. I don't think that defeats things. I usually just make builds off the top of my head anyway, though. Like, you can use blueprints, though, so I can just make a build and then blueprint it if I want to. I don't have specific blueprints, but I think that's fine. I honestly think, like, once I get bots, blueprints will be pretty important, but before that, like, I've made builds so many freaking times that, like, before bots, I don't think blueprints really help. Like, they may speed up by, like, 5%, rather than me just building the thing from, like, just straight up. So this is researching, this is going, we need more stone for this. Need a bunch of furnaces and junk, and then we're gonna need other stuff too. So once this makes that, I'm gonna swap this to make probably. Actually, I want more assemblers at this point. Do we have things for this? We don't. We need more gears. That's what I thought. % guide. I was about 4.5 hours, but I had to use about 2,000, 5,000 handcrafts. It's fair. 4 bots, blueprints, I'm out, aren't worth the setup time. Yeah, yeah. Like, if you know the things you need to make and you know how to make them well enough, before bots, I don't think you really need blueprints. Just because, like, I know how to make red science. So, like, it's so ingrained. I'm just placing stuff as fast as if I were just placing on top of a blueprint anyway. Okay. while we wait... Oh, hey, research is done. Woohoo! Okay, so this is gears. We don't want to get rid of this because there's still science in there. Speaking of science, next thing I think is probably... How's our pollution looking? We're fine. I think it's probably like electronics maybe, or steel. We don't need steel for a bit though. We could get green science, but like we're not there yet. Okay, so there's that, and then we need this guy to where I'm actually gonna swap that here real quick. This needs to go into here. Needs to make belt. It's just gonna do that. We obviously need more inserters and stuff too, but I need to get iron. Now we could just increase this production. I'm pretty sure I'm wrong on this stance, but like I'm of the mindset of like I just want to get to the higher level stuff as fast as possible. Especially with this, I don't want to be sitting here taking time to craft more of these things when I could just be crafting things to make an actual setup. Probably, it quite possibly could be the wrong way to look at things, but we are going to need to swap this here soon, so 36 belt. We can do something with that though, right? And then, okay, so that's going to output there. We're good with that. I'm going to go into this iron, and then we're going to take this, swap it back over to here. How are we doing on power? We're good. So that researches, that does its thing. Once it gets some of that, this is going to need more copper. We could go 2 labs, I suppose, if we want to. This is going at an okay pace, though. We do need inserters, though, and more gears. So I'm going to go ahead and just make a bunch of gears. Shouldn't you have died by now? You would think so. High speed. There are biters. We're not on peaceful, so like definitely a possibility. Alright. Coal. Boom. Gonna go ahead and throw this in here. Throw this in here, and then we can start setting stuff up. So I need iron, copper. I want that probably... I think I could build it down here, because the coal's here too, and we can just like run belts out this way. The trees are a bit in the way. Oil's here too. I think I want what's going to take the least amount of belt. I want to go this way is what I want to do, but it's quite a bit of extra belt for the copper to get over here. Wave in 5. Oh shit. Yeah, the normal game's a bit friendlier, huh? Okay, we have that. Let's make some inserters. Well, actually, let's make one of these first. Oh, no, we need frickin' circuits. Driving me nuts, man. Gonna need quite a few circuits, actually, for this. Inserters take a lot of circuits. And we'll just use all the circuits we have to make inserters. Just having like some level of setup would be nice. And then I actually need... We need 3 circuits, I think. Let's make some cable. Thank you for the follow. Oroda and Plasma Talks, I think. Thank you for the raid. Welcome. I really appreciate it. I apologize if I messed up your names at all, but welcome. I hope your stream was good. We're doing a Lazy Bastard There's No Spoon Run. Disclaimer, I am definitely not a speedrunner, so... Oh wait, no, I don't want to make that. I want this. We're not a speedrunner. We are not, like, we aren't speedrunners. I don't speedrun. So... And I've actually never tried this achievement before, either of them. So, we'll see how it goes. But I've played the game a bunch. If that counts for anything. I want, like, at least one more miner, man. Frickin'... Are you effing kidding me? I hate this. How we doing here? You need more iron. I'm gonna go grab more stuffs. Played a bit of potion craft. Nice. Okay. So, yeah, things are going real slow right now, but we're getting there. We're definitely getting there. Get some circuits made, and then yeah, make a couple miners. I'll make like 10 circuits here, and then another miner. 2 miners, better than what we have for sure. This needs some iron. This needs some copper. Okay. And then do I want to make these now? I mean, I could potentially. We're short on iron. Okay. For now, I'll just keep this. Okay. We'll just do like a one-sided iron belt setup here. Keep these guys running though. Could just go straight down. No, I want to do this. I want to go the other way. We're gonna hit this water, aren't we? Maybe. This is just very temporary. So this should be able to support a couple of these at least. I'll just set up a bunch. These obviously need coal. And then power poles. We have 12 power poles. That is not enough to reach. We'll have to go make some more. It's easier, one just needs to be patient. Yeah. Lazy Bastard on its own is like not too hard. Trying to do it with There Is No Spoon is certainly more difficult. Let's make some power poles. And then while we're at it, make some more cable because we're gonna need that. Okay. How are we doing? Is that like eating all of our power? No, we're good. We're good for a bit here. It's gonna definitely use a fair bit of stuff, but I have furnaces. I have that. I honestly want even more miners if possible. Need more circuits though first. Just let that make circuits. Handcraft them while you run. Oh, great idea. That's a brilliant idea. Surely won't cause any issues with our playthrough. Done anything to prevent accidental handcrafting? Yes. I did permissions and disabled my handcrafting entirely after I crafted the things I needed to. So research is done. Next thing, I don't think we really even need fast inserters yet. I guess maybe for like a circuit build we would. I think steel is going to be more important. We're going to take like 30 years to research this with one lab, but how many years do you take, yo? Can't foresee any problems. We'll need to start bringing coal up there soonish. Okay, see, so we got some iron going. So now that we have iron, we can actually set up like a proper setup of like gears and stuff down here. Probably a bit of a waste of belt on that one, but we'll have to go get those, but I want to leave some room for when I expand this, so yeah, we'll just do this. And then go in here, make a gear machine. Obviously, it's missing stuff, but we'll do that. And then go get some more power poles. Bunch of iron, some more copper. Probably should refill the thing with coal here. Disco's here. Hey, Disco Geek, welcome. Man, my hands are freezing, dude. I can't do nothing. Okay. We'll do this a little more iron, actually. And then this needs probably a bit more copper, too. I am tempted to go to a second lab, but I mean, we're getting there. Like, by the time I actually need this stuff, like steel and all that, I think it's fine. Probably about time to tear these up once I really get this going. Do I want to make belt with these or just stick them in a box? I kind of want to stick them in a box for now. I actually need the gears for other things more than belt at this particular moment. Like, we need more of these. We need more similars and stuff. Actually, I have 2 more of these, so we'll go ahead and do that. Power is probably going to become, yeah, it's getting close to needing an upgrade here. This is actually not moving fast enough, so what we can do, I'm going to just swap this really quick. Make another one, yoink these. A couple more of those, and make some more circuits. Taxes are annoying, and yours are probably worse than mine. Oh my gosh, my taxes are an absolute nightmare. Like, it's kind of overwhelming, honestly. My taxes are such a nightmare. It is no fun. Okay. It dumped all my stuff in there, so that's great, but you can just go back to being gears. How does that sound? Now I'm wishing we had fast inserters, huh? So you are gears again. You go here, you go here. Go here. I'll go ahead and make some belt real quick. Okay, take this, go here. You're gonna be, oh, you're not gonna be the circuits quite yet. Almost. Belt. Belt. Okay, that's gonna do its thing. Power probably needs an upgrade here. I am in danger of getting a WSD tattoo. Oh no. Being a contractor makes it annoying. I had to deal with that year before last. Yeah, oh yeah, the contractor, that does make it annoying. How are we doing? We're probably, I don't know what the problem is. What is the problem? Why are you so slow? Do I want to make 2 circuits? I want more labs, I think, at this point. Also need to make some copper smelting here soon. Also need to be making some more power, because power is definitely gonna be an issue. Good thing we disabled handcraft, huh? Yoink. 10 circuits. I do not have 10 circuits. It's gonna need some more iron too. Yo, lazy bastard is really annoying, let me tell you. Super annoying. Do I want to make power first? No, I think we're fine. Yoink. Oh, probably good to get some more boxes going. We have that. We have that. More belt. Although we're already making belt. Maybe the splitters and stuff would be good. Like, if I make a bunch of cable. Okay, so we got that. Fish, stone, good. And then I want one more splitter. I want one underground. No belt. Great. It's you, bro. Wait, I need frickin'. Oh my gosh. Dude. Oh. Okay. Science is done. Fast inserters now. I could do this. I think this is better. This is almost out of coal, so I'm gonna go ahead and dump that in there. This needs some more iron. I'll yoink from here. Let's good on that for a bit. Okay. Let's go make some more stuff. And we have a bunch of belt down there, so we can get that. These, I think I can just get rid of these at this point. It's not generating pollution, and I mean, I could just put them here, actually. There we go. Being lazy is so much work. It really is, isn't it? Peeling these is also a pain. 70 gears, though. I'll take that. 90 belt. Yes, please. Oh, yeah, we have no inserters. That's what I was missing. Switch this back to belt. Okay, cool. Now that we have that, we can get this going. We do need more of that, though. Honestly, I probably want to just do copper at this point. I think this is good for now. And also belting coal up top, I think would be not the worst plan. And down there. But for now... I did actually make another lab, but this is a little slow. We'll see if it can keep up. I doubt it, but can't hurt. Okay, so we got that. Why don't we do some miners? We're probably gonna need a bunch of circuits, though. I need more assemblers too. Once I actually get the copper and stuff automated, this will be significantly easier. Did we lose yet? Not even close, man. Do I want assemblers or do I want miners, I think, for copper. Definitely want to be buffering some iron though. So I'm actually going to turn this off for now. We do need a bunch of belts, so I definitely want that doing its thing there, but I think that's enough gears for the moment. What are we doing here? We're good. You're good on gears. You do need more copper, though. And then probably some inserters would be good with our last few things. We have furnaces. We have all that. I think we're good. Okay. So now, let's get some copper going. Copper we could just do... I could honestly just do it up here. I think that's actually shorter. Gonna need to upgrade our power here really soon, too. Okay. For now, though, I'm just gonna put the copper, like, right there. You go here. So close. Come on, you can do it. Oh, there's seriously not a connection point. Oh my god. So that'll start doing its thing. We do need to obviously automate coal as well. So probably putting a miner on coal would be a great plan. Having these here and then like having to run belt through all of them is definitely a pain. But having to run coal like through these patches. I'm just gonna do this so I can at least build a little bit out. Obviously we have no power poles at the moment, that's fine. Cool. What we do want though is this, because we want more power poles. Not in yet and don't have science set up, that's fine. We're fine. The string lazy bastard run vicariously earn me more laziness points to actually do it myself, yes. I'm gonna be here the whole 8 hours. This is only part 1. I'm not streaming 8 hours. No thanks. I don't really know what to research, I guess. Green science? Like, we don't have red science set up yet, but... Oh, that's not good. I think we're about to belt coal up here, eh? We do need more power, though, shortly. Like, really soon, actually. Holy moly. We need more power, like, ASAP, man. Now I'm gonna need some power, some circuits, I think, for the steam engines or whatever, so. Okay. While I'm at it, oh, we need pipe, right. More pipe. You kidding me, brother? Fine. 4 pipe. Okay, well, I was out of iron anyway, so. We're gonna bring this over here, and then that guy is almost out of coal. We're gonna move all this, but for now, just do that. And there's a bunch of coal there anyway. Yeah. I mean, 8 hours is like not... Like, there's people who do that all the time. I am not one of those people, clearly. So, not happening. I don't have an extra assembler, I don't think. I do need iron, though. That should actually be a burner inserter. We're just making so much belt, dude. I love it. I was gonna run out of coal soon, so we're gonna need more coal stuff, but... We need a pipe, too. So this needs to be a burner inserter, ideally. Okay, now we need a boiler, or two maybe. Why don't we go back to pipe for a second, and then we can make a steam engine. This needs iron. It's good on that. Wind streaming, yeah. And then make this. I know it's a 1 to 2 thing, so we'll have an extra boiler or two, but that's fine. Okay. So, I need to expand this this setup. So, sorry, science, you are going bye-bye after this crafts. Bigger return than last year. Nice. My bad. Do I have a spare pipe? Do have a spare pipe. Okay, shutting everything down. Power it down. I probably should have made an underground pipe, but this is just can be for spacing right now. And then we'll make an underground pipe. Where are my boilers, yo? How do I want to space these? Actually, really quickly, I am going to make... pipe, Jesus. Okay. Now I'm gonna like walk across that whole thing is gonna be so nice. I actually have 2 burner inserters. That's in the way. I don't think I want to run these like that. I want to run them more like that. So this is a bit of overkill, clearly, but that's fine. Sorry, chat. I'm not paying attention at the moment. Give me a minute. All right. Just trying to reset up science here. Boom. Thanks, guys. Thank you for the resub, AR Studios, and Colonel Will with the raid, too. Thanks, dude. Now there's like 4 iron in there. obviously don't do anything, but we'll go get more iron right now. Welcome, guys! I finally caught the spider. I did last stream on, what was it, Saturday? I did finally catch the spider. These are obviously out of fuel, because... yeah. How are we doing on gears? We still have a bunch of gears, we have a bunch of belt. Pure iron is actually kind of what I'm lacking at the moment, so... I am tempted to turn off the belt thing, but... Steam engine isn't working, need one more pipe. Okay, that's fine. Here we go. So we're good on power for a bit. How are we doing on pollution? We're fine. All right, so we got all that going. We got this going. What we need to do now... probably a couple more circuits. A circuit. We get a circuit. I want another drill or two on coal because we need to start sending coal to like the actual smelting things. Make this proper. Probably would not be a bad plan to get. Probably not be a bad plan to get some, like, actually make this a proper build, get some splitters and stuff, and do this correctly. It's just going to make the whole thing run better, honestly. And I am actually going to turn this off right now, because I think we have enough belt for the current moment, and I need iron more than really other stuff. Any criminal actions today? Okay. So, this is... very slowly going. It needs a little bit of iron. This thing's just slow, man. It's just really slow. Okay, that's enough of that. That is enough of that. Let this make a bunch of that. And then we need, we have our miners. We need some like splitters and undergrounds and junk, so. Got a couple splitters going here. We need technically 2 per thing. And then we need this. A couple underground that does take a bunch of iron, but that's fine. Leave that there. And this thing will just keep chugging along. Very slowly, but it'll keep working. Actually, while we wait, just because we will need a ton of cable and stuff, I'm just going to throw like 100 copper in there and just let it do its thing. Am I willing to do them separately if I don't get it together? No. Because I don't want to do it all over again. Just make sure I get some good iron here. Okay, so what we're going to do at this point is... I'm going to tear up some of this, most of this probably. And then we're going to get our proper setups going. And then we're going to start cranking. Okay, so. I'm actually just going to get rid of all of it. I need a clean slate. And then we're going to like we'll remake the belt thing and all that, but I need a proper smelter setup. This is just going to end badly if I don't do that. Okay, so what we need at this point is a splitter, because we want room for that to expand. Just stick that like there. So that goes there, this goes here. Pretty standard setup. And I am actually, believe it or not, I am going to actually do this. Where the frickin'... Close enough. Okay. Okay, so you... Why don't we start them here? Okay, we don't need like a bajillion of everything, but do that. And then coal is gonna come in probably from the bottom. Had that in my hot bar extern. What are you doing? Is this the first smelter? This is the first smelter, and it's gonna go down. Coal's actually gonna come in from the top. Yeah, coal's actually coming in from the top then, is what we want to do. So, coal comes in. Trying to figure out how I want to route this, but I think this is fine. Coal's easy enough to redo. We need a split. Continue down. So that's coal. There's that. We need this. We're gonna need more inserters, obviously, but for now, because I want still enough to do like copper and stuffs. Probably could rearrange my hotbar better as well, but if you finish lazy in this run, but it takes you 10 hours, oh, then what I do, there's no spoon, like, separate without lazy bastard. I would be open to that. You made it! Welcome, little boy. Maybe. Maybe I'd be open to that. Okay, I'm gonna get a couple of these going just so I have some iron, but... So that goes up to, frickin'... What is it? Power. We could just like run this across, which is not really ideal, but hello? Why are you I could priority split, but if I priority split, it's gonna what a pain in the butt. It needs to back up first for priority split to actually work. Let's do this for now. We can move that later. I mean, it should back up. And then we want... This may... Well, no, this is not really doable for copper. I mean, it could be. It's going to run into the ship, which I kind of just want to get rid of, honestly, but... So you have a bajillion cable. What was it we were missing? I mean, more like splitters and stuff. Oh yeah, we need frickin' this crap. You need some iron, and you're good there. Should buy my office surgery at the hospital, so been busy this morning. Oh well, I hope everything goes okay. For Llama Boy. Yeah, I hope everything's okay. Alright. I want another splitter or two. A couple more maybe, and then like another underground would be good, I think. And then probably more miners, honestly. Use the reservoir circuits on the miners. Do I want this like this? I mean, I can get rid of the ship stuff. There's no reason not to, right? I think I want to scoot it back one or two smelters, but other than that, this is actually kind of workable. Not really, actually. I'm changing my mind. Change my mind. We have so much copper right now. This is going to last us a good while. Because the way this is, it doesn't really work particularly well for expansion. In fact, this entire copper patch is kind of effed up. It's a tall, like long way patch. So my miners actually need to be like this. I know there's no power. Dude, could you stop clicking on that part? Damn. I think this is off too, actually. Doing this over freaking it's so hard. Okay, there we go. So we got that, we got that. This is gonna come here. We need some belt. This power pole thing is a complete disaster, but that's okay. That. We'll get rid of all these power poles here eventually. This is fine. I could probably blueprint this. Is this how I want this? Is the coal gonna come in? This one's awkward. The coal's gonna come in from like the bottom. So I think maybe I just do this part and then just do the rest of it manually. Again, I don't think blueprints are really all that helpful until you actually get bots, because like I would have basically just placed this just as fast anyway. And then this is obviously a complete disaster setup here. That's a little better. Realize I have 20% battery left. Sorry guys, I get when I'm like actually trying to build and play, I get very focused. If he's trying to play, there's no spoonily bastard and get both in one. We could be here for a few months waiting guides or anything. Waste power poles. I mean, power poles are insanely cheap. I don't really care about that. Do we want assembler 2s? We don't even need that yet, dude. Steel furnaces. Seems like all right. We can't even get assemblers anyways, but okay. So we need science, obviously, here very shortly. Coal though is one thing we need. So what's gonna happen here is it's gonna go up. So this is a little wonky just because the copper smelter is going like it's not really near the iron. Like usually I build them right next to each other. We may change it later, to be honest, but for now, that's what we're gonna do. Thank you for the sub, Bombug. Thanks, dude. No need to dodge today. Get lazy. Get be lazy, right? Have fun, Llama Boy. Hoping all the best. Your BF in the hospital. Good luck, Llama Boy. I mean, you guys don't have any faith in me, which may be warranted. Like, I may just completely fail this, but like, I think, I don't know. Like, things seem like real rough right now. But I think things are gonna be okay once we really start to get things rolling. It's no joke, for sure. This early game is by far the most difficult for me. Like, I'm having, like, a real rough time with this. But I think we'll be okay. Okay. Coal... And then we are going to need some more belt. Okay, so this thing is, like, kind of right in the way, to be honest. How do I want to do this? I want, like, a little mall thing. We do need some science up and running. I think if I build a little mall in here, Because this is going to extend out to like here-ish. Come up. If we do science... Actually, why don't we build this out really quick? Ghost it anyways. So we're at 2, 4, 5, 6. And then so that's 6, 12, 18, 24. So that's how long that's going to be. So actually probably belting the copper down would be better. I could belt some of it up and make like a mall in here. That's actually probably not the worst idea. Is make a mall in here, like do a splitter here. For now, we'll just send it up. Do a mall, like a little, like a, just like a starter thing here with just all the basics, and then send the rest down to like all of our main builds over here. Okay, so gears, belt is the main things we're gonna need at the moment. Get that, and that. Boxes, and you. So we'll just kind of do a... Hello? Did I not hold click? Bring this over. Okay. That's just gonna make us a bunch of belt, which is good. That's going. Coal is looking good for that. So now that this is backed up, before I forget, I'm gonna switch this to a priority splitter. Output priority left. Correct. Yeah, we do need double inserter there. Okay, let's make some more power poles. We'll need more inserters, probably more assemblers here soon. How are we doing power-wise? This guy also needs more iron. This needs probably some more copper. And then, would I say assemblers? We probably do need more assemblers, actually. And then some more inserters, and then we'll be in a good spot. After like 6 hours planning on my own and another time making blueprints, 4 to 5 attempts, I still never finished a no spoon run until I caved in and resorted to a speedrunning guide. I mean, I may need to, but we'll see. We'll see. Inserters. At the very least, I'm gonna be interested, like what point I do get to in the 8 hours. Like, you know, like how close can I actually get? Like, am I like in military science? No, we'll be past that for sure. You know, am I like not even made a silo yet? Have I made a silo, but I haven't started the rocket? Am I like halfway done with the rocket? Like, because I truly have no idea, because I have never even remotely attempted to do this like on a clock. I just like play and have no time pressures whatsoever in the past, so I've never really calculated any of that stuff. Why don't we run this down? Unfortunately, we are going to hit the ship, so this is well, this will be 6 once we move that in. So that's 6. Get rid of this crap. 6, 12, 18, 24. We might be able to sneak it through here. And then we're just going to make like a general little production area here just for the most basics. Technically I can make fast inserters, but... Okay, so we need that. Inserters would be good, but we do need some circuits. So if we have copper here and iron here, why don't we go ahead and just make like a small little small little circuit thing. Wait, trees cause issues in your runs? Wait, what? So impressive in this time, but I only know that because of how many times I've tried no spoon and failed. My runs are red circuits, blue circuits, and RCUs. Well, like I said, I'm really interested. I'm really interested how much my general, like, knowledge and, like, skill in playing in the game actually come through here, or if that is just, like, irrelevant when it comes to something like this. I mean, it's not irrelevant. It can't be. But, now, obviously, longhand inserters would be ideal here, which I technically could do. Maybe I should do. Just make it nice and proper. Do we want these probably in boxes for now? I do want to cap these a bit, because... so circuits, and then the next thing probably we want is some inserters for sure. We have belt being made. Probably these two things. Assemblers for sure, which need gears. I kind of want to just make gears locally, to be honest. Only one you've not got. You think, Hope, that a lot of my time is going to be spent reading chat? I don't think I paused that much to read chat. Why am I making circuits when there's literally circuits down there, Xterm? It's this type of crap. Is this crap, man, that's gonna F up my runs. Okay, well, now that we have that, I can go make inserters down here. Time you pause it like 5 to 10 minutes so far. You're right, I should probably pause when not reading chat, or when reading chat. That'd be smart, huh? You know, science to unlock the rocket. Oh, that's not that much. Obviously, this needs iron too, but well, actually, for now, just make a couple more and then make one of these. Make a couple more of these, just because we'll need it. Okay. So got that. Do we want to box gears? I mean, we're going to be making gears locally anyways. We are going to need more iron, though, that's for sure. Let's get those while I have them. Probably want to box this, seeing as how it's already stopped. Definitely cap that. Maybe 2 stacks. yeah, assemblers are the next priority. So we do need circuits, gears, and that. Circuits probably should be going on a belt at this point. I could make more locally, but I think at this stage, belting at least some of it would be good. I honestly can probably just belt all of it. Okay, so bring this over, bring this over. Put that there. I'm just gonna make a couple more assemblers so I can actually make the thing that makes assemblers. Okay. Now we have that. Why don't we go ahead and do gears first? Get one of these guys going, and then that, and this goes into here. So we need 5 gears. Double one of these. Double one of these, or a fast inserter, or 10. Sorry, I'm not reading chat right now, guys. I will try to catch up. I do need to go here actually really soon. Time flies, huh? But let me just get this set up. I think it's 9 iron. What I'm gonna do. Probably fine. We did finish research. Hello? Only cap that. Not capping boxes is a real good way to screw yourself over, by the way. I speak from experience and from other people's experience, but I've done that plenty of times. Like, even in a non-timed game, that's a good way to screw yourself up. Alright. Definitely gonna need more miners here. We are running low on iron, of course, not surprising. We're okay on belt for now. Do want that. Miners would be another good thing to automate. What does I need to do what I say I'll do? Off to bed. See you later, geese, and have a good night, dude. Alright. I'll catch up on chat here. I'm gonna leave in about 5 or 6 minutes, so once I get this going, we could start a research. I mean, guns, I guess, would be important. Or turrets. We haven't aggroed anything yet, but... I think boxing these... Unfortunately, I can't really set a priority, but once that's backed up, I'm gonna box some gears, too. This will be uneven here for a moment. And then this. Okay, that's going good. We can pull these up. Definitely like out of power stuff or research stuff, I would imagine. Somehow we're not. It's like really surprising, actually. Sure, make us more cable while you're at it. Thank you. Gun turrets are done. Why don't we get this? And we're about to start on science next stream. Now I have this set up. I'm just going to send the rest of the copper and stuff down with iron. And we're going to do all of our science over here. And that should really kind of kick things into high gear. So I do need, I'm just going to throw this here and just give it stone, tell it to make me furnaces. Yep. Iron is still a bit of a bottleneck. I need some more stone here too in a moment. A multiplayer run with some people in the community while he's streaming. Honestly, I'm not looking forward to a competitive run right now. That's fair. Dude, I need even more of these. I need so many. I need so many miners. Military's finished. I'm going to make myself a gun. That's hilarious. Yo, how many frickin'... Are you kidding me right now, dude? 10 gears. Why do you even need gears in this? It's ridiculous. Uh-oh. I thought I was one short. That would have been hilarious. Just so I'm prepared. Magic. Factorio can handle that part. Yo, are we low on power? Does this for real take this long? Hot damn. It's a long time. Okay. Yeah, all these would be working if we had iron. Just because I like the belt to be balanced. Four more miners on that should help. Copper's obviously totally fine. I am actually going to change this, though. Am I going to change this? Yeah. Just very slightly. To do something more like this. Because this is our primary line. Which is going to come over and meet our iron. Or no underground belt, but that's where we'll go. To go here, this actually needs a split, is what needs to happen. Like that. Comes over, meets it, and then we build our science and all that jazz down there. So, that's what we're going to do next stream on Wednesday. You know, an hour and a half in, and we're just getting red science set up, but 6.5 hours, it's going to be, I don't know. It may be just not possible. I think we're still going to be somewhat close, because I think now that we can actually just start, like, throwing stuff down, we're going to be cranking. That's what I think. That's my feeling, at least. So, we're going to let this be for now. Starting to form. Oh yeah, it's all coming together for real. Like, I'm telling you. Like, you don't believe me because we haven't done it yet. I'm not just talking out my butt here. Like, we're at a point now where as soon as I start getting this science thrown down, like, we're gonna crank. All this crap, all this handcrafting, like, or well, not handcrafting, but switching in assemblers and all this other junk was like by far the slowest part. Somewhat close. I honestly don't know because it's really hard for me to judge how long it's actually going to take me to do stuff. I think we'll have a better idea at the end of next stream, because if we do like another hour and a half, 2 hour stream, brings us down to about 5 hours. Like at the end of next stream, if we're just like at the end of next stream, if we have like barely got green science set up, like we're screwed, obviously. But that's not going to be the case, I don't think. My hope would be for the end of next stream. So with like 5 hours left, my hope would be to have. I'm just trying to think like how the order of things. My hope would be to have oil starting to be set up, because like I am saying this with 100% confidence right now, and you guys can hold me to this. We're going to have a red science build set up with like automated red science into labs within the first 10 to 15 minutes of me actually playing, like in-game playing. And I would bet within the first 40 minutes, 30 to 40 minutes, we're going to have green completely set up. And then that leaves us like another 40, 45 minutes to get oil starting to be researched and set up. Like we're basically at a point where we have red science ready to start setting up. Like copper's here, iron's there, boom. All I have to do is place the assemblers, which is like, 8, 12 assemblers, however many I decide to do. Put some belts, make some labs, and you're done. I would say within 10 minutes, honestly. And then green science is like not that complicated. We have everything we need for it. I just have to make the assemblers and stuff, and since we have a mall that basically makes all that, I just set that up. And then we're just obviously going to need to expand our basics, like the mining and all that. But I mean, blue setup by the end of next stream would be like the dream. I don't know if I can do that. Having oil set up, I think, would be good. Can be fun. Yeah. Yeah, so we're doing just Lazy Bastard, There's No Spoon. So we spent an hour and a half, which is like a really long time to get this set up. Obviously, for a speedrunner, like that's awful. But I'm not a speedrunner. I'm like as far from a speedrunner as you can get, basically. I'm gonna save though, that might be good. I'm gonna say Lazy Spoon Run. But like now that we have this stuff actually automated, we're just gonna start kicking butt. What is got lap? Wait, what? Oh, train under 90 minutes. Yeah, that's a very different. Yeah, doing Lazy Bastard and Got Lap is really hard. Doing just Got Lap is obviously not that difficult. Okay, maybe kind of difficult, but like if you can just handcraft, that makes things so much easier. A train. I mean, a train is like that. You do need engines. Okay, that would be kind of difficult. Doing it with Lazy Bastard would be super hard. I couldn't do that. Like, there's no way I could do that. All right. Let's go ahead and find somebody to raid here. High Speed is streaming, even though they're in here, but let's go ahead and see. Yeah, let's raid High Speed. Yeah, well, speedrunners are speedrunners. Red Bell Tech, oh yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and raid High Speed. Thank you guys so much for being here. It was a ton of fun. Time just went super fast. Like, I kind of don't want to end, but I need to because I have other stuff I have to do. I'm going to plan to be on Wednesday, and we'll go probably for around the same length and see how far we can get. Take care, guys. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Thank you for the resubs and the bits. I do really appreciate it. And I'll see y'all on Wednesday. Bye-bye.